Fernando, talk about just what you thought of spring overall and where you guys are at right now.
I think we're in a really good place, but honestly, I'm pretty sad. It went by pretty quick. I mean, all my teammates, all the receivers, all offensive linemen, tight ends, running backs, and all the other quarterbacks, we all had a really good time in spring. We all improved. We got a lot better. I think you're able to see the explosiveness of the offense that Coach Blesh and staff brought in today's game. We were able to take a lot of deep shots, and that's something that we're looking for to stretching the field. But all in all, I thought spring was an improvement. If you watch the day one tape for myself and then today's tape, my footwork's a lot better, my accuracy's a lot better, and I'm bigger and stronger, so I feel really confident going into the summer workout program.
Has the competition been good for you?
The competition has been great for me. I think that's always good to have someone to push you, but the one thing that I always say is I'd never try to look at the competition as I want to play to my ceiling and my potential. So while Chandler's been doing great and all that great stuff, I'm always looking to kind of go through my potential and not cap myself off at anybody others.
You're going to ask this a couple times, maybe already, but I think people know who Jaden Ott is. Cal fans know who Trongel is. But a lot of the guys, they don't know.
Yeah.
By the middle of October, who's one or two position players that Cal fans don't know right now, but they will by mid-October?
It's like you said, Jaden, Tron, and Jack, those are all, I'd say, Cal fan household names at the moment. But I would say our offensive line's looking really good, especially Nick Morrow at left tackle. He's been improving. He didn't play O-line 2 years ago. And now he's out there pancaking guys in practice, doing great. We got Siwapa as always, TJ, the leader of the O-line. We got Bastion and Matthew Wyckoff. I mean, it's a group of leaders that's really doing well. And then from the running back position, I mean, we have Javen Thomas that is doing really well. We have just so many running backs. I mean, Callaway, Jay Will, DTC, Byron Cardwell, and then just everybody. I mean, the receiver room, we have a lot of new guys. I mean, especially Mikey, Tobias, and I'm really impressed by the freshman Josiah Trader. He's been doing really well, as well as all the receivers like Cole Basha and Isaac Torres, the new ones. And so I'm really excited. I feel it's a really explosive group. And last spring to this spring, I feel more confident going into the summer program, and I'm really excited to now that we have the tape, we have the film, we know we got to work on now. The evaluation's already done. So now we could go and really be technique-based, anticipation-based, and really get what we got to get done on Saturdays when we throw and throughout the week.
You've seen several different iterations of rosters throughout your time here. Why is this the team that's going to make noise in the ACC?
The locker room. I would say the locker room, every year that I've been here in Cal, the locker room has been extremely tight. I would say that this locker room, however, meshes really well, especially with the new transfers coming in. That's the part of the game. There's a transfer portal, and we want to elevate our team, as Coach Wilcox says. But the 20 new players, or I believe it was 20 new players that came here with the incoming freshmen and transfer, they really hit a stride, and everyone meshes really well with each other. No one's scared to hold each other with accountability. We have leaders on defense and really great leaders on offense, leading prehab that's been implemented by Coach Blesh and recommended by the strength staff, where we've never done this before, where we come out 20 minutes early to every practice and every summer workout, spring workout. We go through our stretches and we talk to each other and impact kind of like a pre-hype speech to really get each other going. So I'd say it's something that the culture is definitely building well here.
Every OC is different. What do you see about Coach Blesh's offense that you like as an improvement?
Although it doesn't happen often, I think Coach Blesh, being the O-line coach and the offensive coordinator, meshes really well. As it starts with the O-line. If you have a great O-line, you're going to have a great offense. And so Coach Blesh understands that. He's implemented an amazing run game, amazing RPO game. We have Coach Gilbert putting great concepts in with the pass game, with all the knowledge and experience he's had, and developing me as far as footwork, anticipation, and timing. So I'm really excited. And Coach Blesh, I mean, he's both. He's a player's coach, and as well, he's a technical coach. So usually you get one or the other, and he's really been able, with his great personality and his great coaching. I mean, it's a dream scenario right now.
Now, being in your second spring, are those reads coming more naturally to you now?
More natural. I mean, my mental process is sped up. I watched, by mistake, I was trying to watch a couple of practices ago, and I, by mistake, pressed 2023 instead 2024, and I was like, wow.
What happened?
I was really slow, especially getting through my reads and just my footwork and everything. So I've seen a great improvement. It's just thanks to the staff that's really honed in on me and gave me a lot of effort in that ways.
Well, they say you spend a lot of time in the film room too, so it's no accident.
Yeah, I mean, we all spend a lot of time in the film room, and one thing that's great with the receivers that really been leading, our chemistry has improved with Tron and all the other receivers. It's because we were in the film room after every practice, honing in kind of the little inconsistencies. We're fixing them right away. So
You're the starter right now, but are you comfortable with the fact that there's two of you going into fall camp that are still competing for that spot?
Whatever it may be, I'm just trying to be the best Fernando Mendoza, and if I play to my potential, I think everything's going to sort itself out. And like I said, I'm just trying to play to my potential and control the controllables.
One off-the-field question. You do have your partnership with Burrito and the National MS Society. I was wondering if you had any developments on any further goals that you have for the rest of the year with that partnership.
So I was really happy. I mean, I can't thank Burrito enough. I mean, over there we have my really good friend Becco Kelly, who helped me with the video production, and him and I we went through it all, and we matriculated the process. But I was happy I was able to get it before spring ball. And the Burrito thing is throughout the year. So we have it 12 months, and we're really happy for the support staff of Mr. McGraw and Mr. Dennis Hallen. We're excited to kind of announce that Burrito is officially in the stadium next year.
Oh, nice.
So that's going to be big. So hopefully, well, when we win, everyone else can grab a Mendoza burrito on their way out.
Well, it's a legit good burrito, especially with the chimichurri, so you can be proud of that.
It's a legit good burrito, so I'm glad we put the ingredients together, and it was great. Sport's a great cause. My mom, really, she's right back there, so I know I love her to death, and yeah, so I'm really excited.
Trongel to start. How are you feeling with him, your connection with him, and also with Tobias in the transfer?
Yeah, so, I mean, Tron and I, we came through scout team together. We came through last year together, especially in fall camp when we were both running with the threes. And then now in spring game, you could see, and throughout the season, I mean, this guy had 150 yards against Stanford. So Tron and I, our chemistry is very tight. And he's a great receiver, makes me look good a lot of times. And Tobias, he's a hard worker. He's really a great guy. We're always watching film, always throwing on Saturdays. And you saw it there. He had a great fade route where he stemmed with the guy, gave me time. He really understands the game. He understands in the red zone, you can't speed it up too quick. So he really gave me time and a lot of space. I was able to throw him a touchdown. So I'm really proud of those guys and really look forward to slinging the rock.
You love those guys who can stretch the defense where you can just air it out?
That's the best. Explosive plays win the game. So especially with keeping the ball safe, less turnovers, and stretching the ball and explosive plays are the two things that win games.
Last year, obviously, there were successes that transferred from spring over to fall season. What's something this year that you hope you guys worked on that will transfer over to season time?
The biggest thing, especially for nowadays in college, when we're going to the ACC and quarterbacks who take it to the next level, is anticipation. That's what Tron and I have right now. Is he doesn't, before his break, I'm able to throw the ball. I know exactly where he's going to be at, and I trust him. Even if he's in a little bit of collision, I know that he's going to be on time to the landmark that we set, whether it's 12 yards on the hash, just for an example. So that's something that I look forward to implementing with all the receivers and having that trust with.
When you dive back into the summer work, what's that first thing that you're going to start attacking when you get back out there?
So Coach Gilbert and Coach Blesh are going to sit down with me, and we're going to have a kind of an end of spring meeting. I'm sure the things we're going to work on is anticipation and footwork, but other than that, I'm going to leave it up to them as they're the experts and let them do their work and yeah, improve on there.